Hello everybody. I know it's been a while. Sorry, it's just that I've been busy lately and I do my things around the home and everything makes me busy. I have a Facebook group which is ketogenic, but it's in Spanish, and that keeps me so busy. Anyways, I have many questions about the chickpea cheese, or call it tofu. For me, it's almost like a tofu style. So I'm going to answer some questions which many people have been asking over and over. When you grab your already made chickpea cheese, however you want to call it, or tofu, just pull it towards you like if it was jello. Just pull it like so. Just pull it and pull it. I will leave the link above for how to make this with the flour or with the actual chickpea, the whole chickpeas. Okay, I'll leave you the link above, and also I will leave it at the end of the video for you to check out the recipe. Okay, so this is already unsticked on the sides. I turned it all over. Just turn it upside down and it will come out nicely like this. It looks nice, and it's like almost like a hard jello. I'm going to show you what I do as well with it. Like, I make it into 4 pieces, like for 4 servings, and that I will use one day for, you know, scramble it up and make it like scrambled eggs, stir fry it with onion and some peppers, and sometimes I add zucchini, chopped up fine chopped zucchini, and I mix it and stir fry it with some salt and pepper, and it's delish. And the other, what I do is I fry it. So I will show you how I fry it. But first things first, the first question is, does it melt? I doubt it, but I will try it and we will do it together to see if it melts. The next question is, does it shred? I believe it does shred. I will try it with you and I will show you. Okay, so I have here my pan with some oil. So the first things first, I'm going to cut my tofu in 4.
Many people have been asking, they want to see it when I cut it. Okay, so as you see, it's nice and smooth. Alright, it's very nice and firm. I cut it in 4. And that's all to it. Okay,
I'm gonna let that heat up. Now this tofu, I made it simple because there's also a third question that I get. Do I have to use annatto oil, or can I just put turmeric? You're the boss of your own kitchen. You can add turmeric instead of annatto oil, or if you don't want to add no oil or turmeric, by all means go ahead. It still works. It's just a matter of, like, I like it a little yellowish. That's the only reason why I used it. You don't have to use the oil if you don't wish. This one I did, which is still a bit yellow, I just did it basic. Just the flour, the chickpea flour with the water. Well, of course, first the flour, half a cup, then the salt, and I put a pinch of cumin and water. That is all. I mixed it all until it turned into a batter, not thick. Not a thick batter, but kind of a runny batter. Not too runny as well, so halfway. Okay, let me put it this way. You will not make a mistake if it's too runny or too thick. You will not make a mistake. You can still do it. Follow my video that you will find at the end of this video. Follow how I do it. There's no right or wrong, because even if your batter is too thick, it will still come out like a firm. Actually, it will come out more firm than this. But this is perfect. You can add more water. It's all up to you how much water you want to put, really. Okay, so the question here was, does it melt? Okay, so I'm going to grab a piece only. I'm going to slice a piece and I will put it here. Now this will not melt it's pretty obvious. It's already bubbling right there. This does not melt. It's not like a mozzarella cheese for you to be able to melt it, because it's not a dairy product. It will just fry up like a chip, right? So let's leave that one side and we'll see that triangle if it does melt, which it won't. Now what I do for a snack, I make little fries. I cut them long and I fry them up. That is what I do for a snack. I fry them until they're nice and golden all over. You can make it longer instead of making 4 cuts, because this is only a small serving that I do, half a cup of chickpea flour. It's only a small serving. Mostly for me and my husband, he likes it too, so I just do it for the 2 of us. So that's one idea that I do. What I mostly do for a snack, and sometimes I put it on top of my husband's rice when I just do vegetarian cooking. So I just do something like this. I fry up some of this, or I fry up the yellow ripe plantain and put it on top of his rice, and he loves it. And let's see the third question, if it shreds. So does it shred? Let's try and see if it shreds.
Okay.
There's your answer. It shreds. Okay? It does shred. Alright, so that's it. It does shred. That's another question answered. You see how nice it's shredded? It's shredded long shreds. You see? It does shred. Okay? Let's go back to this because it's burning, guys. It's burning because I can't watch everything at the same time and I forgot to put it on low. Just turn them quickly. Now these don't need salt because the batter already had salt. You can deep fry it if you like to put more oil, but I prefer to do it like this. I know I should have done it that way. That way I would have prevented just because I wanted to show you the shredded, this happened. Shame on me. But the point is what I needed to show you, right? Alright, so as you see, this is not melting. That's the next answer to your question. Does it melt? No, it doesn't. The next question was, can I use canned chickpea to do this batter? And then what I say is, it's not raw. It's already cooked. It will work if it's raw. So we're putting it on a plate with a paper towel so the oil can just so the towel can absorb the oil. Okay, so as you see, nothing has melted. Okay, my dear friends, here's the results. Shredded, yes, it does shred. This is what I do. I make it like French fries and it looks so much like fries, and it's a healthy version. You can fry it even more on lower heat. Mine kind got over well done because I forgot to lower the heat. Anyways, and here is the piece that I tried to show you if it melts or not. And as you can see, it doesn't melt. So my dear friends, I guess it's 4 questions, right? Does it melt? No. Does it shred? Yes. Can you do the chickpea cheese or tofu without oil or annatto or turmeric? Yes. You can make it basic. And the other question was, can you use canned cooked chickpea to make this chickpea cheese or tofu, however you want to call it, or Burmese? No, you can't, because that can of chickpeas is already cooked. My dear friends, there is the answer of 4 questions, and also I've given you tips what I do with my chickpea cheese or tofu, and it's really tasty. It all has to do on what you put in the batter. That is very important, because I had only one comment, only one, that said that it was disgusting. I know, but only one, and probably the person didn't add spices or, you know, the nutritional yeast and a pinch of cumin, salt. Probably they didn't even add anything. That's why it tasted bland and like nothing terrible. It all depends on what you put in the batter for this, okay? It all depends for it to come out so tasty. These will come out so tasty without you adding any salt. This is to stir fry, like a scrambled version, and it's delicious. All right, my friends, thank you all for watching. There's the answers to your questions. Thank you so much for being there and supporting me and watching all my videos. And soon I will be uploading more often, because maybe in a month or a couple months I will be a bit more free. All right, my friends, thank you all for your patience and support. And thank you for watching. Hope to see you again on the next video. Bye.